What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Tim Armstrong here, and I want to go deep with you today. So hunker down, hang with me. I think this is going to be a super powerful message. Want to share something that is on my heart and something that I feel like maybe you can get some value out of, and that is you seeking answers to prayers, things that you want to see happen in your life. But you're waiting on them, you're getting impatient, and it's how do you stay patient, waiting for God's provision for your life. And as a believer, it brings us tremendous amount of peace to follow God, to know Him, to have a relationship with Him, to seek intimacy. And maybe you're not a believer, but you're starting to seek God, and you just don't know if He truly cares or not, because maybe you just have a bad upbringing with a relationship with God, religion, whatever it might be. But for me, I've been going through a bunch of different devotionals on the Bible app, and actually the one that I just completed, I'm going to link in the description below. It's called The Covenant Alternative, talking about not settling for anything less than God's best for you, especially during a waiting season. And I feel like 2020 has just been a huge curveball for everybody with all the things that have been going on the outside of the world, with the virus, racial tension here if you're following in the States. And just, I think this year for me personally has just been a year of digging deep, just really going inside and seeing what's important, what do I need to work on, and just lessons that I feel like now I'm learning, things that it needed to, or stuff on the outside needed to slow down for me to go in on the inside and really seek God's provision, really work through some things that I know I needed to work on. I know I needed to improve to really become the man that God created me to be. Maybe you're watching this and, like I said, you're going through that trying season yourself, and you're just wondering, well, when's it going to happen? Maybe you've just been waiting for that new job. You've been waiting for a business to take off, or to start producing income so you can leave your job. You're seeking a relationship. You're trying to find a spouse. Maybe you're seeking provision on moving, whatever it might be. And you feel like it's not moving at the pace that you want it to. And believe me, for me personally, just seeking provision in just some goals that I have, some business goals specifically, I feel like, yeah, I'm in that same boat where it's like, man, God, when's it going to happen? When am I going to see that provision? And I think the main mistake we make is we try to operate in our own power and try to do things on our own instead of seeking God and getting that provision from Him of how we should be seeking these things, of how we should be asking Him questions, of how He wants us to live for Him. Because there's so many people who I believe yearn for a relationship with God, but like I said earlier, they don't, or through parents, through whoever was their guardian growing up, maybe they saw how they were brought up, and they're like, well, if that's how God is, and He's working through that person, I don't want to seek Him. And I think it does leave a sour taste in people's mouth. But I know for me personally, just the relationship that I've sought after, I grew up Catholic, and for me it was just more of a religious experience, just kind of principles of how to live for God, instead of actually seeking a relationship with Him and really asking Him those questions of, God, how do you want me to live my life? And like I said, it's tough. It's not easy. Even if you decide to give your life to the Lord, it's not an easy walk, for sure. There are going to be challenges. The enemy's going to attack you. But like I said, just knowing the promises that God has for you staying patient and obedient in your life, is worth going through all the growing and the stretching and feeling like you're gonna break, but God's bending you. He's making you strong enough where you can bend in all sorts of directions, but you're not gonna break. So my big thing I guess I can leave with you guys is, continue to seek God. It's in Matthew chapter 7, I believe. I'm going to drop the verse below so you guys have the right, where to turn to in the Bible. But it's, keep seeking, keep knocking, knocking at the door, and just, ask God, hey, like, what do you want me to do? I'm seeking this in this area of my life. How do you want me to go about it? And how can I give you the glory and bring what's in heaven down to earth? So I hope this, guys, helps you. For those who are going through a challenging season of life, you're looking for prayers to be answered. Let me know in the comments below if you're a believer, just your thoughts on this opinion. And even if you don't believe in God, but you want to seek Him more, definitely leave a comment. I would love to have that dialogue with you guys in the comment section below, and just help each other grow spiritually. So make sure to subscribe to, hit that like button, share it out to anybody who you think would find value in this video, and I will see you guys on the next video. Take care.